You have to know exactly what you want. Kind of, not maybe, not someday. I'm talking about absolute clarity, a vision so sharp that you can close your eyes and see it as if it's already real. Most people never get there because they never take the time to define what they truly want. They wake up, go to work, come home, and repeat the same routine day after day, wondering why nothing changes. It's because they're drifting, they're living without direction. And when you live without a clear vision, you end up following someone else's. You can't build a life on uncertainty. You can't aim for greatness if you don't know what the target looks like. You have to sit with yourself, block out the noise, and ask, what do I really want from this life? Not what people expect from you, not what seems realistic, but what you truly desire deep down in your soul. Because once you know that, once you have that picture in your mind, everything else starts to align. You begin to move differently, think differently, work differently. Your energy changes because now you're chasing something that means something to you. When I talk about vision, I mean seeing it before it exists. You have to see the body before you build it. You have to see the success before you earn it. You have to see yourself on that stage, in that business, in that moment, before anyone else can. That's what separates those who talk from those who do. People will say, how can you be so sure? And you tell them, because I've already seen it. That's the power of vision. It gives you certainty before the world gives you proof. Once you lock in on that vision, it becomes your compass. It guides your decisions. It shapes your habits. It controls your focus. When distractions come, and they always do, you'll know how to say no, because you can't afford to waste energy on anything that doesn't serve your purpose. Vision gives you that discipline. It's not about being lucky or talented. It's about being clear. When you have clarity, you create direction. When you have direction, you create momentum. And when you have momentum, success becomes inevitable. You see, life will test you. It will throw doubts, failures, and temptations your way. But if your vision is strong enough, will pull you through all of it. Every great accomplishment started as a simple picture in someone's mind. A vision so powerful that it couldn't be ignored. That's what you need to create. Don't just dream vaguely, define it. Don't just wish for it, see it. Every single day, visualize it until it feels real. Move toward it with everything you have. Because the moment your vision becomes clear, the path to it begins to appear. There will come a time when you're the only one who can see your vision. No one else will understand it. No one else will believe in it. And that's exactly when you have to believe in it the most. Because the truth is, when you carry a dream inside you that's bigger than your current reality, people won't see what you see. They'll look at your situation, not your potential. They'll judge you based on where you are, not where you're going. And that's okay. It's not their job to see it. It's yours. When I started chasing my vision, people laughed. They told me it couldn't be done, that I was aiming too high, that I was crazy for even thinking it. That's the thing about vision. It doesn't belong to anyone else. It's yours, and it's your responsibility to protect it. Expect others to understand your fire when they've never felt your passion. You can't expect them to believe in a dream they've never seen. So when they doubt you, don't get angry, don't argue. Just smile and keep working. Because one day, those same people will look back and realize you were right all along. Belief is the fuel that keeps your vision alive when nothing around you seems to support it. There will be days when you question yourself, when progress feels slow, when results don't match your effort. In those moments, it's not motivation that keeps you going. It's belief. It's the voice inside you saying, I know this is possible. Even when the world screams otherwise, that belief has to be unshakable. You have to believe when it's dark, when it's lonely, when it feels like the whole world is against you. Because that's when belief matters most. There's something powerful that happens when you refuse to give up on your vision. Start to notice your consistency. They see your determination, your discipline, your refusal to quit. And eventually they start to believe too. Belief always begins with one person. You are the first to believe, the first to take action, the first to commit. Once you do that, once you back your vision with relentless faith, you set a standard for yourself that no amount of doubt can break. You can't let other people's opinions define what's possible for you. If you listen to the noise, you'll start to shrink your dreams to fit their comfort zone. Don't do that. Don't make your vision smaller because someone else can't see its potential. Believe in it, even when it's invisible to the world, because that's how every great thing begins, with one person crazy enough to believe before anyone else does. And when you believe long enough, strong enough, and hard enough, the world eventually catches up to your vision. Vision means nothing if you're not willing to work for it. You can have the most beautiful dream, clearest picture of success, but if you don't take action every single day, it stays in your head forever. Too many people talk about what they want, but they don't put in the hours. They want the reward, not the process. They want the spotlight, not the grind. But that's not how greatness is built. Every dream, every goal, every vision you've ever admired came from someone who was willing to do the work that others refuse to do. When you wake up in the morning, you have to ask yourself, how bad do I want this? Because if you truly want it, you'll find a way. You'll work when you're tired. You'll push when you're in pain. You'll stay focused when distractions try to pull you off course. You'll understand that effort is the language of belief. If you really believe in your vision, your work will prove it. Talking is easy. Working, that's where the truth shows up. Every rep, every hour, every sacrifice, that's how you turn your vision into something real. There's no shortcut. You can't skip the grind. You can't fake the process. The journey tests you for a reason. It's shaping you into the person your vision requires you to become. The pain you feel, the struggles you face, the long nights where you feel like giving up, those are all part of the deal. That's how you earn it. That's how you grow. When it's tough, when it feels impossible, that's exactly when you have to double down. You have to remind yourself why you started, why this vision matters, why quitting isn't an option. Because in the end, is coming to hand you your dream. You have to build it with your own two hands. Consistency is the secret. Not talent, not luck. Consistency. Showing up day after day when you don't feel like it, that's how discipline is built. It's not about doing it once, it's about doing it until the body changes, until the business grows, until the dream becomes real. Most people stop because they don't see results fast enough. But if you have vision, you understand that everything great takes time. You plant the seed, you water it, protect it, and eventually it grows. The work you put in today may not pay off tomorrow, but it's never wasted. It's all part of building the foundation for your success. So, if your vision means something to you, prove it with your work. Don't say you want it, show it. Grind when no one's watching, push when it hurts, and never stop moving forward. When your work ethic matches your vision, that's when you become unstoppable. Every vision will be tested. The road to your dream will never be straight, never easy, and never comfortable. You will face rejection, failure, and doubt more times than you can count. People will tell you to quit. Life will push you to your limits. And that's where most people stop, right at the moment it starts to get hard. But if you truly believe in your vision, you don't stop when it gets tough. You rise, you adapt. You keep moving forward no matter how many times you get knocked down. Because setbacks aren't signs to quit. They're opportunities to grow stronger. Every obstacle is a lesson in disguise. Every failure carries a message that makes you wiser, sharper, more prepared. The problem is, most people see struggle as punishment. But the truth is, struggle is preparation. It's life testing how badly you want what you say you want. If you can't handle the small battles, how will you win the big ones? You have to develop the mindset that every challenge is building you, not breaking you. The pain you feel today becomes the strength you rely on tomorrow. The disappointment you feel now becomes the fuel that drives you later. There were times when I faced moments that felt impossible. Times when it looked like nothing was working, when everything I built seemed to fall apart. But those moments taught me something powerful. Pain is temporary, but pride is forever. When you overcome adversity, a kind of strength that no one can take away, you start to see obstacles differently. You stop running from them and start embracing them because you know they're part of your evolution, part of the story that turns your vision into reality. The truth is, no one achieves greatness without hardship. Every champion has scars. Every success story has moments of doubt. What separates those who make it from those who don't is how they respond to those moments. Do you let failure define you, or do you use it to refine you? You can cry, you can hurt, you can't quit, because quitting guarantees that your vision dies where it stands. But if you keep pushing, if you take that pain and turn it into purpose, eventually the struggle becomes your greatest strength. Remember this, the world doesn't reward those who start strong, it rewards those who stay strong. You have to outlast the pain, outwork the doubt, and outshine the fear. You have to turn every setback into a reason to keep going harder. Because every time you rise after a fall, you're not starting over. You're starting stronger. That's how you transform your vision into victory.